Good afternoon, and thanks for stopping by 9450 Burgee Avenue Southeast. My name is Clint Maki, and I've been a local real estate broker for going on 30 years almost. And I really enjoy these unusual properties. So what I have for you today is 9450 Burgee Avenue Southeast in Alto, which is just a little bit southeast of Grand Rapids. Now this is a mini farm on 10 acres, and they have used it for horse farm, for horse property, and they hunt there. They've lived there. They built a house in 1988, and now it's just time for them to be moving on with what's left of their life and retirement age. So it's time for them to let some other family move in here and have some fun, raise some horses and some livestock, or just have some fun out in the country. So I'm going to show you what we have here at 9450 Burgee Avenue Southeast. This is a custom-built house. They had it built for themselves. Everything they picked out was done especially for them, and there's nothing about this house that's cookie cutter. It's unusual. It's 1,850 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and it's a very spacious house. When you start looking at this, the scope and size of these rooms, very traditional looking home. As you can see, in the summertime it looks a lot better. And here's one of the best things about this place. This kitchen is huge. It's enormous. It's beautiful. They just had the countertop put in all the way through the kitchenette, solid marble overlay, and they really do enjoy that. They did that just in the last few months, just for you, for when you go to buy the house, so you'll enjoy this kitchen. Check out that center island. It's big. It's all set up for a couple people to sit on the end. It's got a lot of cabinets underneath it. A lot of cabinets in this kitchen all together, and it has a little desk area there as well. It's really set up for entertaining. If you look at it, most houses like this, when people have parties or they have gatherings, they put the food out in the kitchen on a big center island, and that's where people tend to gather. As they hang out in the kitchen, they eat and they talk and they have fun. And this house is in great condition as far as being clean and put together. They spent a lot of time and effort and money to make sure that this house is ready for you when you go to move in. Check this out. It's just all the way around. It's got a couple of unique features here. If you look at this, for instance, that's a pull-out cutting board that's made out of granite. It's very sanitary. It's very large. So if you need a little bit of extra space in addition to what's already there, you can slide that out and do some chopping or some processing of food, whatever it is you like to do. This is an indoor charcoal grill, which, I like to grill myself. It's very nice to be able to throw some charcoal in there. It actually has a chimney going right outside the house, so you can grill inside anytime you feel you want to do that. It's got the eating area right in the kitchen as well, so it's got a lot of space plus room for the kitchen table, so you can all sit down together and have a good meal. Here's the other thing I love about this house is this living room right next to the kitchen is big, and it's beautiful because it's got all those Pella windows all the way around it, and that faces towards the pasture, which is when you have horses or you have kids and livestock, you like to be able to look out the window and keep an eye on what's going on outside. So you got a great view out there. It's a very private backyard because it's 10 acres out in the country, and you're way back up off the road there, so you can pretty much do whatever you feel like doing out there in the country. A lot of space. I think that if you were to take this room and stage it a little bit differently, you would be very comfy and cozy. It's great to be able to look out the window and see the snow out of this room. It really is a beautiful room. And it's got this big fireplace. They haven't used it very much, but it is hooked into the flue, so it's a wood fireplace in addition to the gas grill that's on the other side of that wall. And there's one just like it in the basement as well. So they put a lot of time and effort and money into these fireplaces in this house. There's another shot of the fireplace with the mantel, a little bit closer shot. And, it's just been a really great room for them to hang out together and have some family time. There's a shot of one of the bedrooms. Pretty much what you're going to see with all these bedrooms is they're huge, they're spacious, they've got a lot of room, the proportions are great, awesome windows, very tightly put together, neat and clean all the way through. You're not going to have to go through and spend a whole bunch of money fixing things on this house. There's one of the bathrooms there. You can see it's got tile all the way through. It's got a tiled shower in addition to a tub. It's big. It's very spacious and roomy. It's got 6-panel doors all the way through. Every single door there was not half done whatsoever. Here is the laundry room coming in off the back deck. It's big. It's huge. It's got all kinds of cabinets, big pantry space, so you can store stuff in there. You can come right in out of the barn, shed your barn clothes, take a shower if you want in one of the other bathrooms, and not have to contaminate the rest of the house. This is the 3-stall garage attached. It's got floor drains and hot and cold running water in case you're into that sort of thing. Washing cars indoors is not such a bad plan. This is the basement. They've never really used it. It does walk out. It's a full walkout basement, completely finished. There's probably 1,600 square feet of living space because there's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom plus an additional family room besides this one you're looking at right here. So there's a lot of room for, you know, family gatherings or crafts or whatever it is you like to do as a family. It's a big finished walkout basement. When you walk out the back door, I think that what could be improved here is probably some landscaping in the backyard. They've got a couple pairs of sliders coming out there, and you could probably, you know, finish that off some landscaping, maybe put in a pool. But it's got that enormous deck. Look at the size of that deck. That is built for having parties on as well. It is just huge, and it's in really good shape. They put a new coat of, it's cedar as a matter of fact. They just put a brand new coat of stain on that, and it's in good shape all the way around. You could really do something with this for sure. It's a great looking house all the way around. Now I'm going to show you the property and the barns that they have here. This is the 10-acre parcel that goes straight back, and they put the house towards the front of the property, as you can see, to preserve the rest of it for not just the horses. They've got the horses in this area right here where the fence is, but in back there's more pasture land, and you can hunt back there. There's a lot of deer. As you can see here, they're crossing the fence to get into this pasture to get something to eat. A lot of deer cut through here, so if you're into deer hunting, that's a good one for you. There's the pasture, good open space that you can see right from the house. You can see that right from the back of the house overlooking that pasture, so you can keep an eye on your horses. I know people love to do that. This is the horse barn. In case you're interested in the horses, got a big sliding door in the front so you can get a lot of RVs and trailers in there, and plenty of hay stores. There's 6 box stalls that are already installed, in addition to having a 10x48 lean-to off the back for a little bit of a shelter. They're going to leave the fences and the gates and the hitching posts and all that for people so that they can enjoy the horses as much as they did. And a few years ago, they decided to get into recreation vehicles, so they put this building up. This is a 30x36 building with 13-foot overhead doors in front, and then there's a 13-foot overhead door in back as well, so you can pull a horse trailer straight through there if you want to. You can back additional trailers through. It's set up so that ease and convenience is all set up just for you. Overhead doors, of course, have electric motors on them. There's a shot of the yard in the summertime. They've got a lot of great perennials, bushes, butterfly bushes, peonies. You're going to see a lot of hummingbirds, and really have a lot of wildlife come into the backyard, and it's great backyard all the way around. It's a good looking house, and it's custom built. You're not going to see another one like this one. I think that if you're looking for something in this price range, you're going to find a lot of value in this house simply because it's got the land, the buildings, and it's a very well constructed house. My name is Clint Maki. I've been a real estate broker for 29 years. I really enjoy selling houses like this. If you think this house has something that you're looking for, please do feel free to give me a call. My contact information is right there on the screen. I'm ready to show you this house, take a look at it with you, and if it suits you, let's go ahead and make that happen for you. Thanks for stopping by.